to the 1940s, 1950s, 1960s, when you could say that Nigeria was actually a force to be reckoned with when it comes to cricket in the world. But as it is right now, we want to now say how we can now restore the lost glory by taking it down to the grassroots, discover talent, start nurturing. At the same time, at the end of the day, we'll now nurture to start up. I've got somebody in the studio, the head coach of Lagos State Cricket Association, talking about Ingram Jones. But let me add one Yoruba name we've given to him, Adeyemi. How are you doing today?
Good morning. How are you, Blessing?
I'm doing fantastically well. And how are you doing too?
I'm good, blessed.
All right, let's take a look at cricket. How would you describe cricket as it is right now? You've been around for some time, but how would you describe it in Nigeria?
Exciting, exciting. We've got very talented players at grassroots level, and I think as head coach, I'm looking forward to seeing those players really move forward and progress. Absolutely. All
right, talking about progressing, let's now look at your main aim, because you played at one point. You have actually been at the administration and coaching level of it, developmental level of it, in the last time, should I say, slightly over 10 years. What is your main aim as the head coach of LSCA to see how you can take cricket to the next level here in Nigeria?
I think first and foremost is to raise awareness of the sport. So in Nigeria, as you know, not a lot of people know that cricket is being played. So to raise awareness would be the first thing. The second thing, obviously, is to raise participation, getting more people involved in cricket. So that includes parents, making them more aware of the sport, building really great relationships with media, because without you guys supporting us, then we can't raise that awareness. So, and very most importantly, building good relationships with the schools.
All right, building great relationship for the schools, and definitely I will still go back to what we could talk about school sports and how to develop cricket at that point. But before I get to that point, I noticed something. I've been stalking you for some time. We know that you've been to Ikorodu, you've been to the Tafawa Balewa Square here, that's the TBS. You've been to Shomolu. When you mentioned Shomolu, they just smiled the way you pronounce it. Shomolu. Shomolu. Don't mind me. No idea. I love to play. But then you know, talk about Kosofe too. He's really been there. How would you describe what you have seen from the moment you came in and right now, these 4 places you've gone to? How would you describe it? Then I heard something. Ikorodu.
Ikorodu. Yes.
Not Ipa.
Ipa. Mind me.
Yeah. But almost like they want to make Ikorodu the hub of cricket. Clarify this.
I think that's just the passion of a community that I've now realized how exciting the game of cricket is. So all these communities that we're going into, the young people are getting to know cricket. They know about football, but now they're understanding cricket. The parents are getting involved as well. So that's, once you've got the parents involved, you know that they're invested in their child. And when you explain to them that their child's learning maths, English and science when playing the sport of cricket, and prime ministers and people of high level go to watch these matches over 5 days, they're fascinated by it.
All right, I don't know if I should just pause a bit and just quickly go to the NBA, please, since you're in the studio. Yeah,
go ahead.
Let me just quickly go to the NBA. We have got my main man talking about relaxed mode, but let's now quickly ask, are we doing enough to take cricket back to schools?
Yeah, we are. We are, because we've got a plan to go back into schools, and obviously COVID was a big thing. It shook a lot of things up, but obviously now it's kind of died down, and thank God it never returns. Yeah, we're going to be going into schools and developing and coaching more sports masters. That's important, because if the sports masters learn how to coach even the basics of cricket, then our schools and our children will know more about cricket.
Do you think some of these sport masters are open to learn? You have been able to interact with some of them, so you should be able to judge.
As sports masters, sports masters means that they generally would have a passion for sport.
It could be football masters. It could be athletics masters.
So I guess it's my job to convert them, right? Like I'm converting you into cricket, right?
Because I'm going to start batting very soon. I'll bat anything batable.
That's right.
All right, let's take a look at relationship when you talk about cricket, schools, and the support being gotten from or being given by parents too.
Yeah, that's essential. That's essential. to have the support of your parent, you know that they're going to be there, allow you to go to play matches, also support you, like get your packed lunch ready for you, things like that. Those little small things do matter. And of course, when they turn up to the ground, they can become volunteers, become coaches, umpires.
Yeah.
You know, it's an amazing thing. It's a big step for the community to have parents involved. When I first got here, I was told, oh, the parents won't get involved. I said, no, the parents will get involved because the children are there. But I think to capture the children, we have to start earlier. We have to start at, 5, 6, 7, because the parents are going to be there.
The question is, how soon are we going to see? You have been working with these kids. You've been going to schools and local governments. Yeah. How soon are we going to be having an age grade competition at school level?
We have two things. We have the under-15s Lagos squad that are going to be playing, I think, National Youth Games, I believe, in August. That's for the girls and the boys. So I'll be working with them now to prepare them for August. And then we've got the schools competition that's going to be starting next season in Lagos. So for schools around Lagos, that'd be good. So school cricket, it's great.
All right, and league. Let's talk about our league right now in Lagos.
The CCC league, yeah, there's really good 20 over cricket. There's one young man scored 100. So that was very impressive over 20 overs, very, very impressive this weekend. So yeah, there's a lot of talent there, and obviously there's a senior side, and I'll be looking to select players for the senior side to represent Lagos.
All right, welcome back. And now let me just quickly ask Mr. Ingram Adeyemi Jones. You saw the last T20 women's tournament in Lagos here. How would you describe what you saw?
Wow.
Would you say the next 5 years Nigeria will be another real deal in cricket?
I'm looking forward to seeing more of those Lagos girls being a Nigerian side. It was exciting. Over 80 girls took part in that tournament, and it was a great success. I've got to mention one young lady, Precious, I think she's about 11 years old. And she played against a lot of the adult girls and women, and she was very, very good, very, very good, leading bowler in the tournament. So yeah, the future is definitely good with Lagos women, and I'm looking forward to working with her.
He says the future is very, very good when you talk about the ladies and women. And then the final note, your party shot, what to expect come June when we're going to be having the first competition with these young lads you've been working with.
What to expect? To wish them well, and that they will give their all. That's one thing that I ask of all our players and all the players I've coached over the years, that they give their all. They apply themselves in training, they listen well, and then they apply themselves. We're doing a lot of training with them on their mental approach, which I think is very important. So yeah, I believe they're going to do very well.
All right, I forgot to ask something. Whenever you're with him, a lot will keep coming to your head because there are always a lot he's always been engaged with. He loves cricket, he loves boxing, he loves music. We'll get to that point at one point. But it just tells you something too, that he had some things to do with the kids. Over the weekend where he did a lot in the classroom with the under 13, under 15. We'll get to that point. He will always be. I will give him one day that he'll be a regular. He'll be coming to talk to us about cricket. On that note, I would say massive thank you to you for joining us on Sports Cafe today, Mr. Ingram Jones. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Blessing. I appreciate you.
All right, let's make it the date on Tuesday, 10:30 will always be the time. STV. Silverbird News 24 should be the place for you to be. This is the only place where we really, really touch not just football but other sports. But before I leave this studio, one man that has refused to really celebrate what he needs to celebrate, I don't know how he's going to do it, but Segun George, our own main guy here, talking about STV. Definitely, he added another year on Sunday. Segun do the needful. Till then, let's catch some more fun and make sure we make it a date again on Tuesday.